We are in New York City, one of the most important metropolis in the world. In the previous video, I showed you some of the most traditional and famous attractions. Today, you're gonna see what's new here. Well, new, at least compared to the traditional attractions. You see why the name The Edge? Right here, look at this. If you haven't been to New York City in the last few years, you may be surprised to discover a lot of new attractions and revitalized spaces here. Most of them are in an area called Hudson Yards on the west side of Manhattan. It's the youngest neighborhood in town. We're going to use the High Line to walk into Hudson Yards. If you want to do the whole walk since the beginning, it should take about 25 minutes. That is, if you can't resist not stopping everywhere to take pictures or to relax, which is not our case. We're going to take our time. That's the Chelsea Market. Oh, look at you. You found an interesting place there.
Flintstone furniture.
That's true.
Fred Flintstone's bed.
You're inspired today, huh? This is Chelsea Market. It's a mix of food hall with shops and also offices up in the building. And it's located in the neighborhood of Chelsea here in Manhattan. National Biscuit Company. What is that, baby?
Nabisco.
Yeah. Now, you can clearly see here the repurposing of the building. This building here originally belonged to Nabisco, National Biscuit Company. Look at that. In 1931, Nabisco was the world's largest baking facility. This is where Oreo was invented.
Nabisco's first computer. It was important to get the ingredients measured correctly. This is version 1 of MTV.
Where's the music?
I got my MTV.
Oh, that's you! That is so cool! We're here very early, it's before 10 in the morning, exactly to avoid crowds because this place gets really busy. So a lot of the shops and restaurants are still closed. But the place that we want, it's already up and running. Do you already know what you want?
No, I just get the coffee. Hot coffee.
And then get something sweet. Happy?
Not until I'm finished.
Well, you're always happy with coffee, aren't you?
I'm always happy with you. Now, the question is, am I happy with coffee or am I happy with you? It's so delicious.
Yeah? What is it?
It's a cheese Danish. Look at that.
Wow.
It melts in your mouth.
This is cheese Danish, but it's a little sweet too. It's an interesting flavor, the combination of the cheese and the sugar here on top. Cheese stick.
It's really good. It'd be better if it's warm, I think. It's really good though.
It is so light. Yeah, but you're right. It'll be better hot. I absolutely love the taste. So fluffy and so light. Now, interesting. We had to provide proof of vaccination to eat here. That is Little Island, by the way, on Pier 55. It's the newest park in New York City. One thing interesting about Little Island, the survivors of the Titanic were brought to Pier 54 that existed over there, you know, after the rescue.
Oh, wow.
Yes, yeah, that's
Interesting tidbit.
Until not long ago, you needed to schedule your visit online. It's free, but they're just trying to make sure not everybody goes at the same time. Look at you, being in New York. Do you like the New Yorkers, huh? Just relaxing.
I'm busy at work.
Yeah.
You see the...
Oh yeah, yeah. The rail right here.
Who knows if it's original and real?
No, it is. It is original. Yeah. This place was abandoned for multiple years. Plants were growing everywhere. It was, you know, an abandoned site until there was a campaign here to open this to public and make it nice.
I would campaign for that.
This is what is really cool here because they maintain what was here before and they just adapted to the reality.
Environment.
Yeah, they adapted to the environment. This is not a place for tourists only. A lot of New Yorkers enjoy coming here.
Of course. Any place you can have a green space
Yes.
in Nova York,
Yes.
you take advantage of it.
Yeah, you absolutely do. The Highline was opened in 2009. There were actually more views here, but because this place was so successful, you see all the buildings around, a lot of the buildings started being built, residences, and people are moving to this area.
Of course. Yeah.
No, now you see our money here, George Armani here.
Yeah.
I briefly mentioned the Highline, but I didn't explain exactly what this is. The Highline is a public park built on a historic rail line above the streets of Manhattan on the west side.
It's better than ABC, NBC, and CBS.
What? The view?
The programming.
Look at all these new buildings over here. Really cool. Look at this futuristic building here. So baby, that's where we're going. All the way up there.
Yeah.
Excited?
And we're gonna sky jump, right?
Oh, come on.
You have practiced, right?
Uh-huh.
You were practicing, right?
Blue thin papers, blowing vapors, wooden traders.
Oh, look at this. They offer free public tours here. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays.
I'ma need you to hold me all the way down. Put it down for me. Say you down for me.
The Highline is a mix of nature, art, and design. Now, compared to the last time that I was here, I thought there were less sculptures. This is probably to avoid people getting too close to each other to take pictures, because that's exactly what used to happen.
Say hold it all the way down.
Now, welcome to Hudson Yards, where you find the new attractions here. This is considered the largest private development in New York City since Rockefeller Center, and that was in the 1930s. So this is the vessel?
No, I think you got it wrong.
No, I'm right.
No, the toilets are up there. That's the only place they could put them.
So then you need to climb all these stairs.
Yep. Oh, they had no room anywhere else. They had to put them right up there.
No, this is really just a bunch of stairs, and the purpose is to give people a different perspective of the city. But it's closed right now, unfortunately. So no toilets for the moment, huh?
Does it cost to go up?
Yeah, it's paid. Common question for people who never came here is if this is open and free. Totally open and totally free. Anyone can come here for a stroll and see what's around. You only pay if you want to go inside one of the attractions, like the vessel over there, if you want to come for an event going on at the Shed, or the Edge up there. There's also a high-end mall if you're feeling like shopping. This is the Shed. It's a really cool place for events in general. They can have concerts, shows, or lectures, whatever they want, because the really nice thing about this place is that they can adapt to different audience sizes. You see these wheels here? They open or close. So the more or less people can fit here inside. There's an augmented reality here exhibition that you see from your phone, and things appear here. Oh, look at that.
Why would they put the bathrooms at the top?
They're not at the top, baby.
Why would the bathrooms at the top?
They're not, don't believe him. Don't believe him. And if you're wondering why the name Hudson Yards, look at this. The train yards by the Hudson River.
This is where that guy landed the plane.
Captain Sully, yes.
Yeah, he landed a plane right here on the water.
That's a Hudson River.
Who knew you could drop an airplane right on the water
Yes,
and
you
survive?
can.
He taught us all.
So if you didn't get your tickets yet, this is where you buy. But we bought ours online. You get $2 off if you buy online. Look at you becoming a kid here. Inside the elevator.
Ooh.
to your left around the corner is the outdoor sky deck. Up the silver stairs, we have additional viewing space and cafe as well.
Thank you. Thank you. We're about to visit the edge, and there are a lot of things going on even before you get up here. Woo! This is the edge. You see why the name The Edge? Right here. Look at this. Ah! It's a totally different perspective of Manhattan. That's the One World Trade Center. That's Lower Manhattan and the financial district. That's what I showed you in the previous video. Oh, that's the High Line. That's where we're walking. I remember the last time you saw a glass floor like this in Asia.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Tokyo.
You didn't get close, baby. You stopped right there.
Yes.
What's wrong? Join me here.
No.
Join me here.
No.
Look at you getting brave now. Wow. You see the traffic down there? Here we're about at the same height compared to the Empire State Building.
You see these super tall thin ones?
Yeah.
Condos. Who would live that far up?
That's scary, huh?
It is. And some of them gotta wonder if you feel a little bit of the wind.
Yeah. Look at that Chrysler building, how small it is.
Yeah. It was the tallest one.
Wow, it was. And this is Summit One Vanderbilt, the new futuristic observation deck that just opened. What makes the difference here is that the glass is angled, so you can see all the way down there compared to if the glasses were just straight up.
Yeah, you keep thinking it's right to keep a distance. It's like nothing I do is.
This is the highest outdoor sky deck in the entire Western Hemisphere. And it shows with this wind, right?
Yeah.
When I am running.
There are some stairs over here, and this is by far the best view because you can just sit down while everyone is down there. This is by far the best view, isn't it?
Oh, I think so.
Here. You have the same amazing view, you're far from everyone, and you're even protected from the wind here. I could put my hat back on.
It's like I'm lost in my mind.
From here, you have a totally different perspective of Manhattan compared to the other observatories. When you buy your ticket online, you choose a 1-hour window for you to arrive. But once you're here, you can stay for as long as you want. Here there's a closed part and an open part. So even if it's raining, you can see the view from here inside.
Nothing I do is love. Holding my breath.
Ooh, that's way too fast. Disney. Your ears even pop, right? Coming down in the elevator. No, my head spins.
Thank you, thank you. When you're done, don't forget to scan this code that they give you when you're coming in because you get a free picture. It's a video that you get. Ah, look at us. That is so cool. I love it. That is so cool. The Edge is located on the 4th floor of this mall here. It's called The Shops. It's a really nice mall, high-end mall. Don't come here for bargains. Hungry, baby?
Yeah.
Let's go for some tapas.
See.
The story continues in the next video. We'll grab some lunch, then cross the bridge to enjoy sunset in Brooklyn.